What is building energy and resource management? What does a building energy and resource manager need to know? Who needs this knowledge? What kinds of work and career opportunities are available? And what contributions to society are possible? We'll begin to answer these questions by defining what we mean by the course title. A building is a separation between the indoor and outdoor environment, but it is also part of the built environment. So we will be exploring that relationship and the impact on energy consumption. Some examples include sections on transportation, the energy implications of land use, the importance of site selection, and the solar orientation. What do we mean by energy? Energy is usually defined as the ability to do work, but it is often perceived as having to do mostly with electricity or fuel consumption. We examine the energy implications of fossil fuel use, the different ways that electricity is produced and distributed, and alternative and renewable energy sources. We also look at embodied energy. As buildings and equipment become more energy efficient, the percentage of energy use increases towards embodied forms of energy. This includes energy embodied in existing buildings, in water, in materials, in waste, in recyclables, and transportation. We continually tie high-level discussions back to building-based applications. The phrase energy efficiency takes on new meanings as we look not only at ways to use energy close to the forms naturally supplied from solar, wind, and geothermal, but also look at ways to recover energy and at ways to minimize wasteful downgrading of energy into less usable forms. What do we mean by resources? The traditional definition includes anything that is useful for increasing wealth or improving life. We expand this definition to include the idea of natural capital, tying the source of wealth back to respect for nature, and the recognition that our prosperity and well-being are inextricably connected to how we interact with nature and the environment. Just like a building, we are each separated from the surrounding environment, but also part of the larger environment. We also expand the definition of resources to consider natural services, sunlight, atmosphere, the hydrologic cycle, and we explore how we can design buildings and their environments to gain free energy and services. We look at the human dimensions as well. Developing energy and resource awareness and knowledge is critical in sustaining efficient, healthy, and responsible buildings, the built environment, and for that matter, civilization. What do we mean by management? A traditional definition might describe a process of dealing with or controlling things or people. We expand the concept to include stewardship, collaboration, and leadership. We find a similar approach in adaptive management. This approach has its roots in the natural resource sector, but has been adopted by the business community. The emphasis is on learning from doing and managing change, especially environmental change. As such, organizations that seek sustainability goals are good candidates for adaptive management methodologies. So what does a building, energy, and resource manager need to know? He or she will have a depth of knowledge about energy and environmental concerns, a technical understanding of building science principles and building envelope construction details, how to improve a building's energy and environmental performance, how to conduct energy, water, materials, and transportation audits and recommend improvements, and how to lead change and support sustainable behavior in an organization. We hope you join us.